Hello and welcome to a new episode of Green Care with Marco. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make your Spring Nature Box. The Spring Nature Box is a fantastic tool to get people more connected with nature. So if you have friends or family member that at this time of the year can't access a green space or the local park, well, the Nature Box is a perfect way to collect elements of nature and bring the outdoor indoor. Texture and shape are not the only properties that can provide active tactile stimulation. On a walk in a woodland area or through your local park, we found different leaves and trees that hold different shapes, but also flowers, shells and stones, which can provide a different tactile and sensory experience. So let's find out which elements you can use to build your own Spring Nature Box to inspire others about getting more in contact with nature. Daffodil, for example, use their leaves to create energy, which is then used to create next year's flowers. When the leaves are starting turning yellow, cut back the daffodil flower. By doing this, you can dry the daffodils with the upside down technique and use it for your Spring Nature Box. Now, let me show you how to do it. I'm gonna move this one slightly over here, and I got my daffodils here. So you see, the leaves have started turning yellow. We go and cut our daffodils. And just for the purpose of today, if you're gonna start hanging them upside down, the daffodils gonna dry. And this can be a nice present for someone who is at home at the moment. How about instead using it for some watercoloring session with your friends and family? So let's bring it into our nature box. So for the purpose of today's activity, let me just a little bit explain you what I mean with the upside down technique. So for example, if I bring in the lavender into our table activity here, what I mean by upside down, and this is completely dry, so what you need to do, you just collect all the bundle together, hold it upside down and put it in some sort of like light shaded area. And then this is gonna dry up and it's gonna be perfect because the colors will still be there and the fragrance as well. And I can smell all around me the smells and fragrance of lavender. At this time of the year, you will find acorns everywhere. And if you're lucky enough, you will find acorns with a bit of roots production. So what you got to do, you got to stick your acorn in water, making sure it's nearly covered in water. And you will enjoy the beauty of a tree oak growing on your windowsill. So here with me, I got this bottle up, fill up with water. And what you got to do, you just stick your acorn here and then let the magic happen. Spring is the perfect time to go foraging and to be guided by the smell of fragrance like wild garlic flowers. It's a great idea because if you want to preserve that sort of like wild garlic taste, you can make many things. You can make a wild garlic pesto or a wild garlic salt that contains all this sort of like garlicky flavor. So let me show you what I got here for you today. I just collect this from the wilderness. This is also like a beautiful flower. And again, as I said before, by using the upside down technique, you can hold all the flavors and aromas. Oh, fantastic. And there we go. any other elements that can become a component for your nature box. We got all the acorns and pine cones, but also when we were on our well-being walk, we collected moss. And moss is a fantastic element because it's really light, but also colors are really bright. All these elements can make your nature box a fantastic tool to get people connected with nature. And that's it for today. But I would like to invite you to share with me images and photographs of your spring nature box and let me know how this plays with friends and families. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode of Green Care with Marco. Ciao, ciao.